Or welcome to my channel, Emsicle Games. My name is Emma, and in today's video I'm going to start my first Sims LP. And now for my LP, it is going to be a selection-based LP. Now the Selection is one of my favorite book series, so I've always wanted to make an LP on this, and so I'm very, very excited to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it, and this series is kind of for my fellow Selection fans that I'm definitely going to try and reach out to just have you, see it, because maybe you'll enjoy it too. I mean, it's also gaming, so I don't really know who would really enjoy it besides me, but I know that there are people out there who might enjoy this just because it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do an overview of the people, or the Sims. Okay, so if you know from the book, this is May, America Singer's little sister. Oh, she's a bit thin, so I should probably fix that. A lot of these Sims are a little too thin right now, but I will fix that for sure later because I don't know why, but you know. And then here we have Jinrad. He's her little brother. Just gonna do a quick overview of her family members, then do her house, and then I'll move on to the selected girls and then the palace. So here we have is Shalom Singer, her father. Then we have Magda Singer, and I made sure to put the hot-headed trait because if you read the book, you would know what I meant. And then here is America. Let me change this. America Singer, because it says Shreve right now. Okay, so America, let me go and show you her common outfit. So this is her outfit before she makes it into the Selection. And so, you know, it's basic. Maybe a little bit more upscale for maybe her cast, but you know, it works. And then now for her more royal outfits or selected outfit, I just have this plain little icy dress that has some nice little heels, and her nails are done, even though I know she doesn't like them done. I just like it for, I don't know, it looks better on the Sim. It's aesthetically pleasing. I mean, come on. And then, so I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to change her hair because I'm not a fan of that. And I know that this isn't very amazing hair, but I still like it for this Sim. All right, so here is one of her other daytime formal outfits. I think it's very nice. And for the Sim, I made her trait a soulmate trait because, you know, she's always looking for love. And I feel like that's really important to go along with this Sim's aspiration. She's also a music lover and a foodie, because if you read the book, you know that she loves sweets and she loves food. So yeah. Now for her formal, it's just something basic in blue with a nice tied up ponytail in the back, nothing fancy. And then workout, doesn't really matter. Sleepwear, we have a nice nightgown and a robe, fancy robe. Now for party, I really think I'm going to change this party because it's a little outdated and it's not that great. So that will be America for us, and I'll go ahead and do a quick house tour of the Singer household since they aren't very rich and not very well off. This household right here is Kenna, her sister's household. Then we have the Ledger household for Aspen, and we have the Shreve household. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick house tour for the Singer house. I'm really excited to get this series started because, well, it's one of my favorite book series, and if you haven't read it, there will be spoilers, but you should definitely read the book because it's one of my favorites. Also, I will be doing different LPs. This is just the one that I really want to do right now. I hope it's liked, but, you know. Alright. So here is the Singer household. It's nothing fancy, but it's got some charm to it, you know? Like it has this cute little garden and this cute little outdoor sitting area, you know, something nice because they are poor, but they still do have a nice house. Well, a nicer house is what I should say. So from the outside, this is the house. Just a simple little one-story, kind of reminds me of Louisiana. Really nice. Well, it's basic, but it's nice, I think. So in this house, we have just a living room, a kitchen, bathrooms, master bedroom. This is America's room, Jinrad's, and May's. I'm sorry if I'm also pronouncing the names wrong because I know that, like for Shreve, or Shreve or something like that, I don't really know how to pronounce it because, you know, it is a book, so you have to take your own personal take on how you think it's supposed to be said, but, you know. And then here is the office. Yeah, so that's pretty much the Singer household. It's nothing fancy, but I still think it's nice enough for them. So that's them. Now I'm going to move on to Maxon, Amberly, and Clarkson, and then the other selected girls. But since The Sims 4 and The Sims in general only lets you have 8 per household, I am just going to go ahead and just do the elite, minus Natalie. You'd know what I was talking about if you read the book. So I'm going to show off them for a second. Okay, so they're in their pajamas right now, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, okay, so here's Maxon. He's got the brown eyes and the tan skin and the blonde hair, like it's described in the book. He has the soulmate aspiration, he has the genius, and the active one as well, because as it says in the book, he obviously has to be active because he has muscles, and then he also has the genius trait. So that is Maxon. He has many different outfits just because I want to throw a little bit of variety in there. These are a little bit more laid back and chill looks. I'm going to definitely change that one because I don't really like that one very much. You know, just nice and print stuff. Oh, and I'm definitely going to change this formal outfit because I found a really good piece of custom content. It's got the little Prince uniform. Pretty cool. Ignore that doorbell. Alright, and then we also have a robe for him, and then Party is just a nicer suit. Nothing fancy. And then that's swimwear, which doesn't really matter. Now for Amberly, we have, I think she looks really elegant and really pretty. We have the brown eyes, tan skin, because she is from a Spanish descent, as it says in the book. She has a big happy family aspiration. She also has the family-oriented aspiration. She's romantic and she's very cheerful. Also, here are some of her other outfits. Just a little nice, clean outfit, you know, because you gotta have something nice like that. She also has a fancy formal robe for her sleepwear. So that is Amberly. Then we have Clarkson. Yuck. Okay. He has the Mansion Baron aspiration, which means he, like, wants money and that kind of stuff. He has the hot-headed, since he does have a temper. He has the ambitious because he's very ambitious, and he has the snob. I mean, ew. And then, so for his outfits, we have the everyday look, which is just this, nothing fancy. Kind of want to change that one. And then now for some of the selected. All right, so here we have Marley. For Marley, I chose the soulmate aspiration, the cheerful aspiration, and the outgoing aspiration because she is very outgoing towards the other selected girls. All right, so we have her here in her pre-selected look. Here is some of her selected look. I have short dresses on for them because these are like their day dresses. And then for her evening dress, it's also this. I just think that the light colors really complement the sim. All right. Also, we have this for formal. Sleep is nightgown and robe. And then party, which I also want to change because it's kind of outdated. This is also, I believe, Elsie, I guess is how you pronounce that. Not sure. But, you know, Elsie Whisks, who is a nerd brain because she's very smart. She gets jealous very easily, and she's self-assured. There's nothing really fancy about her. Didn't spend a lot of time, but it does mention that I believe she's Asian, so I tried to do a little bit of that, incorporate it into the sim. Oops, I have 2 of the same outfits. Great job. Yeah, it might be a little too much, so I might take it down, but it does mention that she does like to embrace her culture in the book, so just tried to add that. So here we have is Chris. Chris. she was, well, we'll see how she ends up in this series. Well, anyway, she has the big happy family trait because she is very, she talks about her family a lot. She is very, like, she sticks to her values and that kind of stuff. She's also a romantic, and she's also a perfectionist, because I just got that vibe from her. And these are also her pre-selected clothes. Here we have is her formal wear, just something basic, a nice dress, you know. Nightwear, also a nightgown, also a robe. And then party is just a pink dress with some dramatic eye makeup. Most of her outfits are pretty like special and nice, because it does say in the book that America gets jealous of her outfits because America is more of a plain and simple type person. Now for Celeste Newsom, one of my personal favorite characters from the book, but also, you know, you hate her at times. So here is Celeste's pre-selected look. She actually does have quite a glamorous look for pre-selected, because she was a 2, I believe, in the book, and she's a model, so she has the pretty, you know, she has a pretty look to her. And then here is her her after being selected look. I have a little bit of a short dress. It's non-traditional, not very royal and fancy like the others, because it does mention in the book that she is a little bit more showy and a little bit more scandalous. All right, here also we have another nighttime evening gown, that kind of thing. Really pretty, but still simple. All right, and then formal, we have another more kind of revealing tight-fitted dress, just because that's the kind of character and vibe I got off of her. We have deep reds for the nighttime wear, because she tries to have a little bit more of a sex appeal to her, because, well, she's Celeste. And then for her party, we do have a little bit of a, I guess, more scandalous. It's got like a little bit of a back showing and a slit down the dress. So that would be all for our selected / royal family. Everyone pretty nice, I guess. I think I did a good job on gathering a good group to really capture the characters. Now, before I show you the palace, I'm going to go ahead and show you the Ledger house. Now, I know I didn't capture all of the siblings, but I just wanted to show off Aspen, because he is a really nice sim. He's kind of scrawny but muscular at the same time. His hair is a little less shaggy. This is more of his after he becomes a guard look that I have going for him. He doesn't have anything that special, because he is a 6, so, you know, he's got like kind of poor clothes, but also his main look is a after being a guard look. So that's what we have for Aspen. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the palace, which is going to be pretty cool, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so now on to the palace. Okay, so I did not build this palace. This is a palace that I got from the gallery. I will put somewhere in here where I got it from or who created this. So anyway, this lot has a romantic or a private dwelling, since it is a palace, and then on ley line, which means like if they have kids, then they have like twins, which is something that will come up later, like when I do more, because this series is going to be a pretty long series, actually. I'm going to go all the way into Eadlin's selection and that kind of stuff. Like, we ain't messing around here. We're in it to win it, and we're going through. We are going through this series, which I'm really excited for. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick castle tour so we can get on with that, and so you can just see it, and then I will actually start playing in the next video. So stay tuned for the next video, because the next video we're actually going to start playing, and I'm going to like I'm going to have the Sims like act out what happened, you know, but through like the Sims, you know. So, but I'm pretty excited. This is my favorite thing ever. And I just hope that maybe more of you selection lovers will like to join and watch this, because you'll actually understand it other than people who do not really know what's happening, you know what I mean. And then also, for those of you who do not know this book series, don't worry, for The Sims we're going to have a lot of other stuff happening, not just the selection, and this is just going to be my personal favorite one, like my personal favorite LP. And by the way, for those of you who don't know what an LP is, because you're like new to gaming channels and whatever, an LP just means like a let's play. So it's like, let's play The Sims for the selection. Like, that's what that means. Yeah, so a little background on that. It was kind of a necessary background, but you know what I mean. All right, so here we are on the castle. So, wow, just wow. Okay, so this castle is got the pale yellow walls like described in the book, and then everything else was pretty much done by the designer, which, wow, did a fabulous job, if I do say so myself. I mean, just look at this. This is great architectural work for The Sims and for any computer animated game, I feel. Like, they really did capture the selection very well. All right, now enough about me rambling about the outside and the builder. Let's go on the inside. So let's start up top. Up top we have the king's office, as you can tell, with all these trophies and gold and this fancy fountain. We also seem to have a sauna for some reason. You know, just to add a little bit more of a, whoa, fancy feel in there. We also have this fireplace with this really cool crest, some maps, you know, just like details to really make you feel like you're in a castle. All right, so here we have the Queen and King's suite, because in this castle we have, like, instead of having the Queen's room and the King's room, it's just like all one, which is fine with me. So here we go with that. Then here is Maxon's room, which they did a really, really good job on, if I do say so myself. Really encaptures the feel of it, and they did a really good job with the details. There's the piano, which comes in later, picture of America, and then a desk. I don't remember what else is up here. Oh, and then there's just a little fitness room. That seems to be all, because this is all royal stuff. And then they have a second kitchen up here, because, you know, you gotta have one of those. You gotta have one of those. It's a necessity of life. I mean, come on. All right, now we're gonna go to the second floor. The second floor has all of the selected rooms. This one, I believe, is Chris's room. Very fancy. They have their own desks. Very grand, very huge. And then we have just some more of the stuff. This one, I believe, I may or may not be wrong about this, but I think this one is Marley's. I'll know when the actual Sims are in the game, because, well, I don't really remember right now. Very grand hallways, very fancy, very formal, like I keep saying. Here we have, with this navy blue look, is Celeste's room. Very grand, elegant. We have pictures of her modeling all over the walls. You know, just to capture a bit of Celeste and how she's obsessed with herself. Oh, we got the gifts, the nail polish up on the table. Very grand. I know I keep saying that, but it is. So, yeah. Oh, here we have, I believe, okay, I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm pretty sure, okay, Elsie's room. I do not remember whose this one, which room this is for, or whose room this is for. Yeah, okay. I think one of these is Chris. I don't remember if I already said Chris, because I really don't know. But here we have the best room of all, America's room. It has the blue, like it says in the book. The violin is here for her too. I don't think that there's a piano in this room, but I can add one, but that'll be added later. So yeah, very, very nice. All right. All right. Down here, we have the room where the selected first get ready. We have the nice tables for dressing and that kind of stuff. We have a nice massage room with the nails where they got those done, the hand massagers, that kind of stuff. very nice, unnecessary, but you know, they're royal. It's the selection that's got to happen. Here, I think this was supposed to be either a photo room. I don't remember if this is the room for the report, but it might be. I think this might be the report room. And then here we have the 3 thrones. I have a picture of Amberly. I'm going to have a picture of Clarkson and Maxon all hanging up on this wall just to have a little bit of charm and that kind of stuff. And then moving on, we have just like a giant computer room. Seems to be a glitch with the kitchen right now. Very, very grand dining hall. But it has the separated tables. Here are some drink trays. Kitchen, which is glitching right now. Oh, okay. Well, not right now. And then there's food in the kitchen because it's a kitchen. All right. All right. We have this like little game room with, I forgot what this is called. A foos table, that's what it's called. And chess and a little easel. A bathroom, because, you know, you gotta have one. Piano. Part of the ballroom, I guess. I think I got all of the downstairs. And then the front, we have the fountain, nice circle drive because, you know, fancy. Very snazzy. Alright, and then the backyard, since they were running low on space in this lot, we just have a small garden with these cute little guard statues just to like add a little bit of an effect to it. So that's nice. This cute bench, which could be their bench, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that seems to be it. So that'll be all for today's video. Please go like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to do more of this series. The Sims 4 Selection LP is going to be super, super fun. It's going to be my favorite, and we are going to go all the way through all the books. So please stick around. You know, I really, really appreciate it if you like this and subscribe, like I said before. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!